Okay, you're ready now. My friend Storyteller will now play the Whirling Swirling air pollution game, and you'll have to catch my air pollution mistakes. Storyteller! Storyteller!
Yes, Claire, I'm here. Are you ready to play the Whirling Swirling air pollution game?
I'm ready. Are you? Are my friends watching this ready? Great, we're all ready.
Good. This game is called Whirling Swirling air pollution. I'm going to tell you a story about a day in the life of Claire, the Clean Air Explorer, before she learned ways to keep the air clean. Claire is going to help by acting it out. Cam will help too. If Claire does something that makes the air dirty, Cam will show us how the color code will change on our air quality color code gadget. Each time Cam shows the air quality color code going from green to red, see if you can guess what Claire did to make air pollution. Think of what Claire could have done differently to keep the air cleaner. We want everyone watching to help too. Your teacher gave you a cup of clear water and some colored powder. Let's pretend that this cup of water is the air around you. We'll pretend that the colored powder is air pollution. Right now, at the beginning of the story, your air is clean and clear. Each time Claire does something in the story that makes the air dirty, you will drop in a bit of air pollution powder into your cup, like this. The coloring will be the air pollution that Claire makes. Watch to see when Claire is polluting the air. When you spot her polluting her air, put some colored powder in the cup of air in front of you. Your teacher also placed a large clear container at the front of your room. We'll also pretend that container is filled with air. This could be the air where you and all the kids from class live. We'll use that at the very end of the game. Let's begin. Claire wakes up at 8 a.m. She sits up, turns on the bedside light, yawns, and slowly gets out of bed. Next, Claire turns on the overhead light. Without turning off the lights, she walks out of the door towards the bathroom. She turns on the light in the hall and the light in the bathroom. Claire did something that makes the air dirty. Can you guess what it was? What could Claire have done differently? Remember, we talked about using less electricity. Claire could have turned off those lights when she left the room. Time for a shower. She waits until the room is filled with steam. As she waits, she puts on her nail polish and plays with the fog on the mirror. Claire also takes an extra long shower so she can really wake up. Claire did something that makes air pollution. Can you guess what it was? What could Claire have done differently? Claire's water is made hot by electricity. To save electricity, Claire could have run the water a short time to heat it up and then taken a shorter shower. It's good to save water, too. Claire is always slow to get ready in the morning, so she usually misses the school bus. Her mom drives her to school. On the way, they stop for breakfast. Claire and her mom go through the drive-thru. There's a long wait at the drive-thru. Finally, they get their food, and Claire eats as they drive to school. Can you guess what Claire did to make air pollution? What could Claire have done differently? Parking instead of going in the drive-thru means you don't run the car as long. It pollutes the air less. What a smart group of kids you are. And a school bus is a great way to get to school. Even if you don't have a bus, you can carpool with friends. Carpooling is when 2 or more people ride in a car together. Claire could find a friend or 2 in the neighborhood to ride with her and her mom. School is over, and Claire is at home doing her homework as Mom makes dinner.
Claire, time for dinner.
Okay. I think I have seen these kinds of things that make air pollution in the story before. Did you see what Claire did that pollutes the air? You are really catching on. Yes, Claire could have turned off the TV when she left the room. Our game is over. How did you do? Wow, Claire did a lot of things that help pollute the air. You did a great job noticing them. Now look at the air in the cup in front of you. Would you like to breathe that air? Now look at that big container that your teacher has at the front of the room. We'll pretend that it is all the air from the place where you and all the kids from your class live. One at a time, as your teacher asks you to, empty your polluted cup of air into the large body of clean air in the container up front. How do you think the big container of air looks? How would you like to breathe that air? Me neither.
Storyteller, why don't we all just stop polluting the air?
That's a wonderful idea, Claire. I think we should. We can do things to make the air cleaner. Now that you have played the Whirling Swirling air pollution game, you know how. Remember those air tips for kids, and we'll have cleaner air and less air pollution. Drive less, use less electricity, and know the air color code. Now you are all clean air explorers and clean air maniacs, just like Claire and Cam. Keep up the great work. Goodbye, everyone.